Then I saw your face. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday. The weekend is here. We are getting ready to make some food. Oh, feel like the weekend will never get here. But now, we're back. We got some food. We got some energy. We are ready to go. So, if you're joining us, welcome to our lovely, lovely stream here. We are getting ready to put up some lovely food. We got some things in the oven. We got some food coming out right now. If you guys want to see all of that, stick with us. It's Friday, so we're excited. We're ready to go. If you're not excited that it's Friday, that means you're working tomorrow. And for that, I'm sorry. I'm working tomorrow too, but I'm excited. So I'm gonna share that energy with you guys today. And we got some food going on here. Cool. All right, in here we got some compound butter. We got some olives. We got some arugula. And we're gonna toss that up a little bit, and we're gonna get our pasta going. Our beautiful, lovely pasta going. Ooh, you can smell the olives in here already. Olives smelling good. See if you guys can see that. Yeah, we also got some breadcrumbs in here, some croutons in here as well. So let's go. We're getting live. We're ready to kick this off the right way today. All right, so first thing first, we're gonna do our pasta. Our pasta is gonna consist of some broccoli, some breadcrumb, croutons. We got some green onions down there as well. We got some olives, some chives. We're gonna hit that with some olive oil, some lemon juice, and we should be ready to go. All right, so let me hit that with a little bit more chives. And I hit that with a little bit more olive oil. If I can find our olive oil right there. There it is. Hit that with some more olive oil. When I see your face, there's not one thing that I would change. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. You're small for a while. I got some Bruno Mars on my mind. 'Cause you're amazing. And it's beautiful Friday. Woo! I don't mind my energy today. I'm a little bit excited that it's Friday. All right. I'm gonna cut some limes over here. Some lemons, I said. Not limes. Cut a few lemons. And we're gonna put some lemon juice in here. Mind not to get too much of that seed. So we got some olive oil, we got some olives, we got compound butter, we got some arugula, we have some of that croutons. Now doing it this way, of course, the croutons are gonna get a little bit mushy, but we do not care right now. Just a different type of texture in this. All right. Put some in this as well over here. To everyone who's just joining the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're excited because it's Friday. The weekend is here. And if you're not excited, that means that you, unfortunately, have to work tomorrow. And for that, I say celebrate tonight anyways. All right. Just a little bit more, and then we can grab everything else that needs to go into our lovely pasta here. So, in this with a ton of flavor already. Some of that acidity, lemon juice. And now, we are gonna go get our lovely, lovely, lovely Induba. Welcome to I don't know how you pronounce that. In Obat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for leaving your comments. Appreciate you. We are just getting started here on this beautiful Friday morning. We're excited because it's Friday and we're getting things going. Got some food in the oven. We're gonna take care of our pasta right now. And we got some food to bring to you live here today, and we're excited. So, stay with us. Christina, welcome to finally, dude, Friday comes. My goodness gracious. This weekend went by speeding. I don't think it went by fast enough, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, I'm glad it's here. I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get some food and be excited all the way through this little transition of ours. Okay. All right, so now we got our pasta in here. We're going to give that a little mix with everything that we got going on here. But yeah, no, I'm excited that it's Friday. It's the weekend. Especially excited because it is my birthday month. So I'm going to celebrate a little bit. Celebrate a little bit. All right, so we got a nice little spread already going on here. We got croutons, we got our olives, we got our green and Kalamata olives. We got some arugula in here. We got some lemon juice. We are gonna hit this with some a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper if we can find it. Pepper is non-existent, so we're gonna hit this. Get some a little bit more of that salty flavor. It still has the lemon juice in there. That's gonna make it very, very nice. Hit that with some parsley. Put some new gloves on, some fresh gloves on, and then we're gonna get that. So if you don't have to work tomorrow, definitely enjoy the weekend and everything else that comes with that. But if you do, definitely enjoy your weekend and enjoy everything that comes with that as well. So, all right, so that's all mixed up. You guys can see that. Nice there. We got some lovely flavors in there. And that's compound the heat from the pasta, and also when we add once we add the broccoli in, that is gonna melt that compound butter in there, and so you're gonna have that compound butter flavors and everything mixed together as well. So that being said, let me go grab that broccoli and then we can continue. Ooh, broccoli, do not treat me like this. Broccoli's looking lovely. Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody looking for someone. All right, let me also put now my broccoli's out. I'm gonna put my asparagus in and get that cooking. The asparagus is gonna come out very fast. So we wanna get this pasta out of the way and get back to the asparagus because we do not want our asparagus to overcook. Let's see, what did I miss down in the chat? Christina, man, who does not love a good Friday, especially after a very stressful and wild week? Friday finally comes around, and I'm telling you, you can't mess with the best day of the week. Honestly, so true. I was listening to the radio station earlier before we started the live stream. And usually on Friday, they do this like early morning 1 hour mix, DJ mix, and that thing got me so hyped for this Friday morning. So I'm in a very upbeat mood right now. So let's get this food where it needs to be, shall we? All right, so here we go. We got our lovely broccoli in here. Honestly, if I never have to work another Friday and Saturday in my life ever again, I would be one of the happiest person on the planet, to be honest with you. Hot, 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 hot behind. One to choose you. All right, let's get rid of one of these pasta over here. So we got everything that we need in here, all the flavors and everything, and the broccoli, and we're just gonna mix that up. And that's gonna be very subtle, very delicious, and very nice. And that compound butter is nicely mixed out. And all those flavors are getting added to this as well. And there you go. And lovely, simple little pasta, you know. And now we're gonna get these in containers. If you guys like what you see, definitely double tap your screen, give us a like. Just let YouTube know that it's Friday and you guys do not have any stress coming your way this weekend. Nothing but good vibes, good energy, and good food. Looking for someone. Travel to, oh, you got order, huh? Some sushi order. Tell them to come back tomorrow. Yeah. Same thing or same thing?
You have the picture?
Yeah.
Then $5 the tips.
At least he has a picture. Some of them. All right, let's get this pasta out of our way because, like I said, we have our asparagus in the oven. We don't want that to overcook. And let's make our mountain of pasta. It's a nice vegetarian pasta, if I do say so myself. All right, we're gonna need one more container for this. So let's do this. Staying alive. I would make a mountain of pasta, but you know me. Today is not the day for that. We're just gonna work it out. Oh, don't spill, don't spill. You can tell. All right. Honestly, this is looking like a pasta I just want to sit down and truly eat and devour right now. Maybe add some grilled chicken on top. You know, you gotta have your proteins, but yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Out of any days of the week, Friday is my favorite day of the week after Monday. Pure happiness, jump for absolute joy. I understand, Christina. I truly, truly understand. All right, let me get this where it needs to go so I can. Actually, before I do that, let me take my asparagus out the oven because I do not Want these lovely loveliness to cook on me. I'll show you those when I come back real quick. Let me take these where they need to be. Behind, watch your back. Very, 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 very hard. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. True, staying alive. All right, so let's get rid of the next two, and then we can start on our asparagus and then get to everything else that we got going on. Yeah. Thank you. And this one. Pardon?
Do you have more?
I got tons of food. What do you mean? What do you mean, sir? Staying alive. Ah, shoot. I did it again. I didn't add the Parmesan cheese. In that pasta, you can also add some Parmesan cheese. I had it after all this excitement. All right, so let's continue our loveliness here. Staying alive, staying alive. We got a lovely roasted asparagus. For those of you who are just joining the stream and you haven't seen our lovely menu, we usually got a lot going on in terms of food. Our menu for this week is a nice simple one with tons of flavors and other things going on with it. So we're just gonna get that all out in a timely fashion. All right, we're gonna probably try to do this in 2 layers. Yeah. All right, that's layer number 1. And then what we're gonna do here is, we got another one up here. Let's not get knocked over. All right, let's not get over. Judith, welcome back to the stream. Love to have you. From New Zealand again. I know, I remember you. Don't worry. Welcome back. Love to have you. Christina said, for anybody who had a wild week, they better be enjoying their Friday in absolute peace. I'm telling you, beautiful Friday like today, best day of the week. I definitely second that lovely comment right there. All right, so I'm gonna get some lemon zest on the first layer. This is what's known as a microplane. So I'm gonna use that and take off a little bit of the yellow on there. Try to avoid the white, just the yellow, the nice skin of your lime there. And that will give it some lovely aroma, some lovely flavors. We're also gonna drizzle a little bit of lemon juice on all of these when it's said and done. All right, so let's do our second layer. As you see, these asparagus, and as they cook, this will have their crisp to it. They're not falling over. They still have, you know, some crisp to it. And you bend them, they're just like that. That one, you know, but that's what you're looking for. You don't want them to be super soggy. You don't want them to just, you know, mush around on you when you go chew them, because that texture is just not nice. Not nice at all. I don't like that texture. So for the seasoning for our asparagus, we got some olive oil, some salt and pepper. Keep it very simple. Don't need to go any crazy. The asparagus itself has a ton of flavor. All right, so you don't need to go all crazy when you're preparing asparagus. All right, so that being said, let's get rid of this and we can finish up this asparagus that we got here. So that's two lovely veggies for you guys. New gloves, got some more lemon. I'm gonna do the same thing, some of that zest on top. All right, looks good, looks good, looks good. We're gonna hit some of that lemon juice on top. All right, sounds good. Now we got a little bit of some feta that we're gonna break up on top. Make a mess. All right, it's looking good. Let's take that where it needs to be, and we can continue over here in a second. I'll get to the comments in a second. Whoa, nice little feta asparagus. All right, let's take this away. Watch your back, very hot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ba, 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 boom. It make me feel so good. Ah, all right, and let's carve out some space for this loveliness right here. Okay, you're gonna have to just stay there for a little bit. All right, so next but not least, we're gonna have our lovely salmon that's coming out. So let's give this a wipe down with all that feta cheese that we put over there. Ba, 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 boom. It makes me feel so good. Christina's feeling the energy, right? Right? Right, Queen? Right? All right, so Next up, we got our lovely roasted salmon. Bad, 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 bad boy. You make me feel so good. You know, you make me feel so good. All right, I'm just grabbing our sauce for our salmon here. You finished with the gun? All right, we got our coulis for our nice mango coulis for our salmon. We're gonna have to take our temperature for our salmon here in a second. All right, give me a second while I take the temperature for this lovely. You do it for the health inspector. All right, sounds good. We are in. All right, our temperature is taken. Let's get this in our container. Baby, take me away. Space that out just a little bit. Ooh-wee. Oh. All right, let's grab our nice little coulis here. How's everybody's Friday though? How are you spending your Friday today? And Friday is gonna be absolutely amazing. Let me know how you're spending your Friday down in the comment section. Love to hear. I'm spending my Friday cooking and eating food. That's what I'm doing. All right, so we got our nice mango coulis that we made for our salmon. And we're just gonna ladle some of that on. Boricua, banana, Boricua, banana. Nice, nice, nice. And let us continue. All right. nice, very nice. A little bit more of that coulis on top. Don't want to add too much, else it's gonna fill up with sauce before I can coat some of these. All right, let's just continue. So for this mango coulis that we got going on, we got some mango, we got some cold pressed orange juice, we got some cilantro, we got some jalapeno, we got some olive oil, we got some salt and pepper in here as well. And that is the makeup of our sauce for this lovely salmon. We're trying to, you know, bring the tropics to us, since we live in Canada, and Canada weather doesn't know how to bring summer to us nice and smooth. So I'm trying to bring it to us in our flavor palettes, if you know what I mean. So that being said, just gonna keep layering this until we are done. Oh, looks so good. All right, last layer. I promise. Promise I won't go any higher than this. Don't make promise you can't keep. Oh yeah. All right, that's done. Let's finish this up, shall we? And if you lovely ladies and gents are liking what you see and all the food in the stream, definitely give us a like on the video. It helps support the channel in a big way. We love to have you in the stream all the time. You guys are amazing, and we appreciate it, you know? We do appreciate it. Every like helps in a big way. Every comment helps in a big way, you know? Helps you to bring you more of our lovely content that we like to share with you. Alright, so let's clean this up a little bit. And then we are going to hit this with some lovely chopped parsley on top. All right, let's take that where it needs to be, and we will be back with our next. We'll be back with our next dish. All right, let's go. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. Nudge, nudge, coming in. Watch your back. Push. All right, we're over here making all kinds of mess, aren't we? All right, let's go dig in our oven and see what we got next. Whoa. All right, we have coming out of the oven, it's our beautiful roasted curry chicken. Woo! Curry chicken. Let's go. All right. That's looking good. All right. So what I'm going to do now is make sure we take our temperature of this and make sure everything's nicely cooked. Let me just take some temperature here. All right. Make sure we take individual ones as well. Got to make sure not just one is cooked. You got to make sure multiple is cooked. All right, we are good. Our chicken is cooked all the way through. So what we're gonna do now is get that in our container. You got to make sure you're safe, right? Got to make sure everything's cooked. Savi, welcome to the stream. Love to have you. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your time with us, stopping down and joining our stream. You're amazing. Just know that you are. It's Friday, and we are here to have a little bit of Friday fun. All right, so let's get that started. All right, so now we got our nice curry chicken. It's not your traditional curry chicken. You got all the spices and stuff that was marinated your chicken in, and I roasted that. I made a nice curry and coconut curry sauce for this. So after I put the chicken all in here, I'm going to add our sauce.
Hello, everybody.
Maria, what's up?
Hello.
Hi. Sorry about the sound, ladies and gents. If you are a new member, you know you'll have to explain about that noise. That noise is our shitty oven. And I don't mean to say that like that. The oven just annoys me sometimes because it's so loud for no reason. And there's no way we can turn it down. So when you hear that loud noise, that's our oven. It's good if you're far away, but we're all like right beside it, and it can be very detrimental to the ears when we're going. But other than that, it cooks well. All right, so that's one of our chicken down. Hot. And it is Friday, so happy weekend to any new members to our channel. And to all our returning viewers, know that we appreciate you. You know, chilling with us every now and then. See what we got going on. And if you guys do remember that because of our catering from last week, our menu for next week is gonna be the same because we got interrupted with all the catering that we have to put together, plus missed personal days and stuff. So we're gonna run this same menu back again next week. So, but the week after that, it will be a new menu. That is if, even if we have some catering, we'll do a new menu for the week after that. So, hope you guys enjoyed the catering live stream that we did. I thought the food, our clientele wanted the food in those containers. So who am I to complain? I'd rather, you know, plate up something nicely and put it out that way. But they insisted that we put the food in those containers because they just wanted it for the individual guests. And I guess they didn't want to deal with the cleanup and stuff afterwards. So, which is fine. But have you ever seen our other catering that we do? We usually put together some nice plates and stuff like that. But even though they're in those containers, the food still look great. Everything went out smoothly, and yeah. So if you guys were a part of that stream, I want to say thank you for joining, and hope you enjoyed yourselves. And don't worry, there will be plenty more. I believe there'll be many more. Do not worry about that. All right, so that's done. Let me grab my sauce for the chicken, and then we can get going here. Ow, 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 very hot. All right, so we got our sauce over here. This is our nice coconut curry sauce that we're gonna put on here. Our clientels are showing us, so I'm gonna get rid of this and come back. All right. We got some chopped parsley in here. Let me take that over, and then we'll be right back. Get you back. All right, so got a little thyme right there. That's a stem from the thyme. And let's go. Oh. We got some bay leaf right there. That stuff is just flavor. I'm not worried about it being on here. We got onions, we got ginger in here, we got garlic. That's all those lumps that you see. I am keeping them in here because, you know, if it was super fine dining, and then I'll probably strain the sauce, keep it nice and smooth. With this, I want every bit of that flavor to still be in here. And that's going to continue to add flavor to this. All right, let's get rid of this. Just wipe down this a little bit. And we'll take out some of these stems. And that's the stems from the thyme, the bay leaves. We're just going to put them down here. I wish you guys were here to smell this aroma. It smells so good. And it oddly smells a little bit like rice and peas too. Curry that smells a little bit like rice and peas. All right, let's take that over, and then we can start our next lovely meal that we got going on. Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. All right. We have, next up is our Korean style lovely eggplants. If you guys like eggplants, you know, this one's for you. Now this one is basically cut up olive oil, sesame seed oil, some spices. Go ahead and some lovely smoked paprika and Korean barbecue sauce. That's what you got on here. That's where you got all the caramelization going. You got all that lovely caramelization going on there. Tastes good as well. So, Simon, welcome to the stream. Love to have you. Thank you guys for stopping by, sharing a little bit of time with us. If I don't be offended if I don't immediately get to your comments. I will definitely try to get to them as the stream goes on. I even scroll back to see what I missed sometimes. It depends on how busy I am putting out the food right here. All right. So let's grab our container. This is our last big one. We're gonna need this big one for something. So we're gonna grab a couple small ones for for our eggplant right here. And we're gonna hit these with a little bit of chopped parsley. And I have 3 of these trays, so chopped parsley. And a little bit of green onions. And that is looking good, so gotta take some of these off. The caramelization is making these very sticking to our lovely paper. All right, so let's get this going. Give that a gentle mix because you don't want to mush out your eggplant. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. I got my sisters with me. We are family. Come on, everybody, just dance. I see you. We are family. So, as you're removing these, make sure you give them a little toss. So also take up some of that extra sauce that's left at the bottom and make sure that gets mixed in as well to your lovely eggplant. So, this is a nice little side dish snack. You know, chopstick, go crazy. Or even just your fingers. You know, get your hands nice and dirty and get in there and eat it all. Me personally, I love eggplants like this. I can eat these pretty much for days. Very simple to do as well. All you do is cut and season and roasting, right? And they're roasted perfectly, so they're not really, you can hand them a little bit more that they won't mush out on you, which is good. That's what you want. They have that nice little crisp to it as well. It's not overly soggy. It has a nice crisp from the caramelization and the roasting process. So it's good. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good and nice and delicious. Let's hit that with a little bit more green onions. And some of our lovely sesame seeds. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that smells so good. I'll have another. Yes, please. If you guys like that, double tap your screen, give us a like. We're going to take that. Yep. It helps support the channel in a big way. So we're going to help take this over to our hot food area now. And we will be back with our last dish. We got a intriguing one for you guys coming up right now. So give me a second. Watch your back. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. All right, let me give this a wipe down and I can take you into that final dish that we got going on here. We don't like to work into a mess, so every time we get rid of one thing, we do a wipe down.
How many?
All right. So we have our next up is our nice Korean beef with a nice cucumber salad here. Now this is our cucumber has been marinating in some olive oil, some rice wine vinegar, and a pinch of salt. That's what we got going on in this one. We're gonna add some chives on top of that. We're gonna add some green onions on top of that. We're gonna add some chopped parsley on top of that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And give that a nice little toss. So rice wine vinegar, simple seasoning, and some chopped herbs. All right. Next, we're gonna add in our lovely cooked Korean beef, and we cooked it down in our lovely Korean barbecue sauce as well. Whoosh. And that is gonna go in with our cucumber salad. Last time I add some red onions in here as well. You can also put some red onions. Sorry. Now, we're gonna give this a toss. A very interesting dish. Tons of flavor. You will not be disappointed. And now, that's a lovely mix. We're gonna get that in our container. So if you guys get a closer look at that, very, very good. Absolutely amazing dish. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Come on, everybody, let's dance. And now, get that. Now you don't necessarily have to do this with ground beef. You can do it with chicken, ground chicken. You could do it with just ground steak itself. Get all the flavors together and saute everything and just put them together. Sorry. All right, let's give this a wipe down. All right, now we're gonna, because we can, a little parsley and a little bit more of that chopped parsley, and that's it. So lovely little dish right there. Hope you guys enjoy this one as well. Very nice, very flavorful. Looks appealing. Taco Bell would be jealous. I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking, but they would be. All right, let me take that away. And that is our final dish on our menu. Let me see if I can find some space to put this. All right, we found a little spot that we can put our lovely dish in. All right, ladies and gents, that is the bulk of our food offer menu for today. All right, just in case you guys haven't seen the menu from last week, you might have missed it. This is what we were working with today. This is our menu for this week. It's going to be our menu for next week as well. Like I explained earlier, we had the catering and stuff going on, so we didn't get a chance to execute all of our menu ideas this week. So we only got to do it Monday and today. Therefore, we are going to bring it back next week so we can get some more of our customer feedback on that menu. All right. And then the week after that, everything else will go back to normal. Menu change to something different. And we will continue our lovely little saga. So, I hope you guys keep watching us. We try to keep our menu ideas interesting. We try to keep it interesting for sure. And we, love to have you guys come, enjoy, relax, and, vibe with us. If you guys haven't seen the menu and you want to check it out, you can also check it out in our community post section of our main channel, of this channel. It's also in our Discord, so you guys can also check that out. It's always there. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I love having you guys with me. But we are going to go into a little bit of our prep section of today's live stream, as we usually do. So what does that mean? We are going to clean down our area, and we're going to go grab some ingredients so we can get those prepped and ready for us for our following our following cook-off session in this lovely series of ours. All right. So if you don't want to join us for a prep section of the stream, I do understand. I won't fault you for that because it's a little bit of a slower pace where I'll put you down, grab some ingredients, come back, and then I'll show you guys what I'm prepping and stuff like that. But other than that, all the major food offer menus already gone out, so I understand. If you guys want to hit that notification button and the bell icon, and YouTube will notify you from when we go live again. We'll take you through the journey of our other food journeys that we go through. So yeah, if you guys liked everything, just double tap that screen, give us a like. It helps the channel out in a big way, and YouTube likes to see that stuff, and we like to have you. So appreciate you all. All of that being said, we are going to start off our prep section right now. I'm going to do a switch over. So I'm going to put you guys on here while I wipe down the area, switch over, and then I'll bring you guys back, and then we can grab some prep that we have to do. But I think the only thing we're going to really do today is pretty much marinate our chicken and get our pasta cooked up. Tomorrow is going to be our major milestone, our prep milestone. So let me start doing that right now. Let's get down to business. So how's everybody's Friday? Whoever is staying in the chat, the stream with us today. How's everybody doing? How are you going to celebrate your Friday? How are you going to celebrate your weekend? Let me know down in the chat. While I'm still here, I'm not running around for ingredients. You know, I love to know what everyone's doing. I love to know where everyone's from in the stream. Where are you viewing the stream from? Let me know as well. Let me know who's here. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep cleaning up and getting ready for our next event. 'Cause I wanna know. All right. Bring you guys up here for a second while I still haven't moved in a way to get my stuff. Oh yeah.
And I don't know what
Let me go grab my board. Got my I'm gonna be butchering some chicken, so I need to grab my red cutting board. Huh. 'Cause I wanna know what your back, what your back, what your back. Push. Before I was doing some salmon. I think I was cleaning some salmon, and I told you guys I I think I was doing some pork tenderloin, and I told you guys I wasn't using the proper knife. If you're ever doing something like that, you need a deboning knife, and it looks like this, comes like this. That's what you want to use. You get it under the skin, and it's easier to work with. When I was doing the pork tenderloin, I was using this guy. That's a no-no. If you're not doing it properly, you'll end up taking off so much meat off your stuff. That wasn't me. So that's the proper knife you want to use for something like that. Sorry about that loud noise. Something got dropped in the kitchen. And so we are just slowly getting some stuff together for. We're gonna be putting our chicken in here when it's all marinated and ready to go. That's where we're gonna put our chicken. You can when I'm with my baby, yeah. All right, what did I miss down? Mario, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Love to have you. Love to have you all. All right, need a container to put that in. There's some lemons down here that I can put for later. I'm going to be using you for sure. And got some feta cheese that I'm going to use for later as well. Cause I'm with my baby, yeah. I don't care. All right, we're looking nice and clean right now. Behind you. Maria, can I get that pot back, please?
Which one?
The big one. Behind. Such a delayed reaction.
No sticker?
And also, can I get 2 of these bowls? And I'm with my baby, yeah. I don't care. It is Friday. I hope everyone's going to be enjoying their lovely Friday today. I've already started enjoying mine, so I hope you're enjoying yours. I know. What you're probably saying is like, how can you enjoy yourself while you're at work? Just block everything else out. That's my motto anyways. Block everything else out. Put on some music or my lovely voice on the stream and enjoy yourself. Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. I choose to celebrate on my own terms and not be stressed out at work for nobody if I don't have to be. What is the date today? Let's see. It was 8, 9, 10. Okay. Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's check what I missed down in the chat while I was grabbing some stuff. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Sharon, welcome to the stream as well. Love to see the names. Love to see everyone. Welcome to the stream. Chef Wade, how are you doing this Friday signing? I'm doing good. Just working away here, Just got my food out. Now we're into our lovely prep section of our stream today. Don't know why, but I always thought restaurants use fresh garlic in their dishes. That is fresh garlic. It's just pre-made garlic, pre cut up garlic. That is fresh. Cool. Huh. Thank you. Yeah, look, it's fresh garlic. It just comes in a bag, so I don't have to cut it up. It's just pre clean garlic. And that's all it is. You know what that is called in the kitchen? It's called less stress. That is what it's called. It just means I don't have to be sitting here peeling the skin off the garlic, you know, and all that stuff. That's all that is. All right, so we're gonna get our big pot over here. We're gonna cook off some pasta, and then we're gonna grab our lovely, because we want to cook our pasta first because we have our bone broth that we're gonna make today. We have some bones that we wanna get boiled and get our lovely chicken bone broth going. So the pasta is gonna cook fast. So as long as we get that out of our way, we should be able to get our bone broth finished today. I don't get. I'm gonna get my pot over here on the stove. There's some nice salt water going on here. Got some olive oil in here as well. All right. I need some bowls for my chicken. I'm gonna go grab that as well so I can get that cut up and marinated. All right, I need one more. Yeah, it's definitely less stress and definitely like those are the jobs. Like if you can get rid of them, it'll make your life so much easier. All that tedious jobs of sitting down, chopping things. You know, we just want to get to the cooking. You have to sit there. If you're in a fine dining restaurant, you are like I'm talking like Michelin style restaurant. When it comes to putting things together and tediousness, that if that's even a word, but you would have to sit there with every little peg of the garlic, nicely peel it so you don't get no disformation in your garlic. You gotta make sure it's sorted out, make sure everything, you don't have no bad garlic here, which you always should, but you know, at least with the pre-bag stuff, you know, you can see it. You don't have to sit there peeling it out. But yeah, no, less time consuming, less stressful. All right, that being said, I'm going to put you guys down here. I'm going to plug you guys in while I go step away and grab. I will still be talking to you guys, you know, give you play-by-play of what I'm doing as I'm going along, but I will be going to grab some ingredients. I'm going to grab my pasta. I'm going to have to grab my chicken. I'm also gonna have to grab all the veg I need for my bone broth. So while I do that, I'll leave you guys down here and, you know, ask me any questions you want in the comment and I'll definitely get to them when I get back. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. And never forget, ladies and gentlemen, never ever forget that today is Friday. And if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. And I don't care, cause I'm with my baby, yeah. Alright, so first things first, let's grab all the veggies that we need for our bone broth. Sorry. We got some celery, we got some ginger. We're gonna take a little bit more of that ginger because I know they won't have no lemongrass because I have to fight to find lemongrass in here. And take one gigantic onion. Yeah, I don't know. That's why is it so hard to get lemongrass? Got some garlic, got some celery, got some onions. Get some green onions and scallion. Let's get some herbs. We got some thyme for sure. Got some. Do we have any oregano? We do not have no oregano. That's unfortunate. All right, cool. We don't have oregano, so we're gonna proceed. And as I suspected, we do not have any lemongrass. So sadly, no lemongrass in our bone broth this week. Grab a little bit of mushrooms for this as well. And I think that's all we need for our bone broth for now. Let's go grab our pasta and see about our chicken in a second. Because I don't care, because I'm with my baby, yeah. Once again, ladies and gents, if you guys are liking today's stream, you guys are entertained in any way, double tap your screen, give us a like. Let's helps out the channel in a big way, and it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying yourself. And you know, we're bringing somewhat of good contents too. I say somewhat, but that's only if you enjoy the food that we've put out on our stream every now and then. We made this nice. If you guys joined us, this looks. If you guys had joined us for a lovely home cooking live stream, you saw that we made this lovely shrimp noodles, stir fry shrimp with some vegetables. Shrimp noodles. What's going on, sir? Some shrimp noodles with the sauce was a mango sweet chili. So if you guys joined us for that home live stream, you would have got to see that put together. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a simple recipe and I was bringing to you guys. And I still have tons of leftover. I did. I needed it.
Take off your mask. Your mask. Take off your mask. Whoa.
Your birthday is coming.
Yeah. All right, so here I'll bring you guys up while I unload this before I go and grab my chicken. So we got our pasta. It's the loveliness that we're using for our pasta. We got some mushrooms. We got some sad-looking carrots, but they're carrots. We have some celery. We have some scallion. We have some onions, some Spanish onions we're gonna use. We have these garlic. We're gonna be using these garlic. We have some lovely ginger root I'm using. And we only have thyme because we don't have oregano. So that's the only, we wanted some oregano and some thyme in there as well, but we don't have it. So it's all good. All right, all that being said, let's check what the comment section has to say before I go grab my chicken. Global Knife says May. Yeah, Anita is around here. She's doing the dealing with the customers right now. Um, no, this is not a global knife. I don't know if you can make out the brand right there. That's what that is. This I picked up at St. Lawrence Market, actually. I think. No, was it? No, no. It's just a generic knife that I picked up at. I needed for my bones for because the other one was that I was using was getting out of service and it wasn't really good. A good knife to begin with it. This one is more to keep a sharp edge, so it's better for getting through my chicken and the bones. So it's just a generic one that I picked from Canadian Tire, actually. Believe it or not, Canadian Tire. Yeah, those garlic that you saw, I'm gonna have to peel for sure. All right, let me go grab my chicken so we can get this craziness on the way.
So what is your name? JC. JC. So how do I come and ask for you or what?
Yes, we would say that you want to be the model. Yeah, yeah. And then you would pay like the model price for just the product.
That's perfect.
Do you have it? Yes.
I do, but I don't have connection here. I'll just take a picture. Just show me.
And I don't care.
I need to get everyone's way.
How are you? Good? Ooh, sorry. All right, so I'm on my way to pick up my box of chicken, and I will be back in a second. And also, May, I think I'm kind of done using global knives. Nothing against them. It's just they usually don't fit my hand. All right, we're back. Sorry, I went too far. My audio cut out, so we're back now. We went to go find our chicken, and apparently our chicken is not in our fridge, so I'm gonna have to see if I have to go downstairs, where I will lose audio, but I'll pick it back up when I come back upstairs. I'm so tired. Huh? You're sick?
A little bit. I'm getting over it now.
It's not too late to call in sick.
Diana, do you know the price of this one?
2360.
360.
Sorry, Mom. Anita, do you know if we have Beretta chicken downstairs at all?
Only if you came recently. You didn't have it.
Okay.
But it's coming today, so SG traditional.
Okay.
You want
Um,
anything?
Also, a viewer said hi.
Oh,
A viewer said hi. Viewer.
who is yours?
One of my viewers says hi. All right. So I need to go downstairs to see if I can grab some chicken, if it came or not. I will lose audio while I'm down there, but I'll definitely pick it back up when I'm back. It says a handsome cleaver. Yeah, it's pretty good. What else did I miss? No. Okay, okay. You're done with global knives cause your hands are too big. I guess more or less you can say that. Like the handle full of global knives, there's like they're yeah, yeah. Honestly, when I use global knives, instead of holding the handle, I literally have to hold it like this, like up by the blade, and like do that. Like I can't hold on to the handle to cut with global knives. So I used to work with a lot of chefs that absolutely adore their global knives. I don't know. Over the years, I kind of just steer clear for them. I'm more on the Japanese knives, Damascus, and all those other beautiful knives. So that is where I stand on that. I can't wait till I get my trip to go to Japan so I can actually pick up some more knives. That'd be great. Yeah, like I said, I am going to run downstairs, see if I can grab my lovely chicken. If it's there, I'll put you guys down here for a second.
Plain salmon.
Okay.
And I will also lose audio. So if you don't hear from me, it won't take me long though. I'm just gonna check if they have it. They have it. If they don't, I'll be back up. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy sets you free. The radio's playing a little bit of bangers right now. Oh, oh man, I am a little bit. I can't tell you if I underslept or overslept. You know when you do either, you either undersleep or you oversleep. Your body feels a little bit more tired. That's how I feel right now. But tired. Whoosh. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. Let's go teamwork.
Let's go.
All right, ladies and gents, if you're just joining us, I'm about to lose a little bit of my audio because I am downstairs. Ooh. Okay, we are back. We have a chicken. It's a big box. It's heavy. I had to walk upstairs with this box of chicken. I'm tired. Whew. I'm so tired. Oh, we made it. Holy shit. We made it. Whew. Oh, we made it. Oh, that was tiring. We had to lug this big ass box of chicken up a couple flights of stairs. Let's see. What did I miss in the chat while I was gone? Kishir, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Love to have you. Always a blast. Got a chef will be deaf while before grabbing chicken. Yeah, I got my chicken. The Christina Aguilera song? Yeah, I be bumping to those when they come on the radio. Christina Aguilera is my own girl, yo. Her vocals cannot be trifled with. That girl has some amazing vocals. Use those muscles. Oh, that was rough. I must have went up 10 flights of stairs with that box of chicken. Oh, catching my breath. But we made it. We are here. I could have used their elevator, but I thought I would be faster. So, see that stream? I did that for you. I lugged a box of chicken up some 10 flights of stairs for you. Because I wanted to get back to you faster. Yeah. I hope you appreciate it. Does that mean I don't have to go to the gym today? Since I did that. Is that what that means? Put hashtag in the hashtag no gym in the comment if you think I don't have to go to the gym today because I lugged a box of chicken up the stairs. I think that suffices a nice workout for the day. Even my stomach thinks so. My stomach is growling right now. My stomach is like, you put in some work. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes you happy, say she. All right, put our pasta aside until our water comes to a boil, and we can cook that off. How much does the box weigh? Give me a second. I'll see if I can find that. Yes, I did it because I did not want to go to the gym today.
I'm number with.
The box itself, with all its contents, seems to be 25.49 kilos, 56 pounds, 56.20 pounds. So that's what I had to carry up some staircase. Don't judge me. I was not ready for it. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. All right, so we got our chicken. Let's get this started. Our pasta. Once our pasta comes up, water comes to a boil, then we can do our pasta. But let's get our chicken started. That's half your weight. All right, I need something to put these bones in, and I need something for these ropes. All right, let's put our bones over here. It's definitely a workout, but our pasta, our water for our pasta is boiling, so it's good. We can throw our pasta in real quick. I'm just gonna throw my pasta in, and then we can start the chicken.
Don't do it, Nedra. Don't do it.
All right, just threw our pasta into our pot, and I'm gonna stir that, cover that back up, wait till it comes to a boil. And then we can set our timer and get that cooked to al dente. I think it takes about 14 minutes, so we're gonna cook it for about 12 and a half minutes. Keep it al dente until we're ready to use it again. And then we'll finish the cooking process.
Do you know what it's? You don't know? You want to ask anyone about it?
Oh, what's going on down here? A flaunting chicken, right? You see the post? Oh, we got Ruth. What's going on, Ruth? Welcome to the stream. Love to have you. Thank you for the lovely, what is that? A floating heart. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all my shenanigans and our lovely prep and cooking montage that we like to get into alongside some of our lovely viewers and their stories. And where are you joining us from in the stream today? Where are you watching the stream from? Let me know down in the comment. But we appreciate your lovely contribution of the floating heart. It's a wonderful thing to have on this beautiful Friday. Is it afternoon yet? Are we still in the morning? I don't even know what time it is right now. It's afternoon or morning. But yeah, wherever you are in the world, thank you for joining us and sharing a little bit of your amazing time with us. Always a pleasure. Oh, all right. Now to our lovely chicken montage. Our chicken is gonna be some nice curry chicken. So basically, when it's all said and done and cut up, we're gonna season it with a little bit of olive oil and some amazing spices, and we're gonna let that marinate for a few days. So when we go to cook it, we have all those flavors seeped into our lovely meat, and it's gonna taste beautiful. Hopefully, it looks beautiful, and we're gonna have a great old time with it, right? Who, I don't know if anybody in here has ever had, in the streams, ever had KFC before, but I was watching a YouTube channel last night, and they were doing a segment on like the best, what was it, KFC fried chicken in the world, and basically, this person has never had the Jamaican KFC fried chicken. And if you've ever been to the KFC anywhere else, you know how the KFC is. All right? You get what you get. You get the original or you get spicy KFC chicken. But when you get KFC chicken in Jamaica, it's a little bit different because you don't. Actually, give me a second. I'll finish that story in a second. Let me stir my pasta. Yeah, you don't just get the original chickens and stuff like that. You get three flavors. You get the original, you get the spicy, and you also get a barbecue KFC chicken. Now, if you know anything about how chickens are in some parts of the world are genetically modified in some way or whatnot to make them either grow faster, grow bigger, grow this way, and you have all these other things. I don't mean to be saying this to turn you guys off from eating chicken at all. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Just trying to tell a story. So because you don't have a lot of that in Jamaica, right? You get this, I feel you get this nicer, non-processed chicken, and that itself makes the chicken a little bit different than what you will get in, like, you know, other parts of the world. So take that for what it is and incorporate it in a KFC franchise. And you get some of those Jamaican flavors and spices in your chicken as well, because those are added into those chickens in the KFC down there. Hence, you get the barbecue flavor of the KFC fried chicken as well. And, you know, most places you go where KFC, they give you that gravy, because you know that not every time the chicken's going to be nice and moist and saturated, right? But the Jamaican chicken is a treat. It's just something different. The Jamaican Kentucky fried chicken, you don't need gravy. If you ever claim that you need gravy, you must have the driest mouth in the world. I'm not even joking. That's just like, it's so tender, it's so nice, falls off the bone, and there's always a lineup. So if you ever take a trip down to Jamaica, try the KFC chicken. I implore you. Even if you don't eat junk food or anything, just for one day only, try it. It might change your life, but don't go back home and expect the same type of chicken when you go back home. So we literally have people will ship, try to bring the Jamaican KFC chicken from down there to up across the border. So you know how that is. Let's see, what did I miss down in the chat? KFC doesn't taste as good anymore, in my opinion. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if you go to Jamaica, you'll taste the difference from the KFC that you usually get in this side of the world. So down there, it's just absolutely different. Once I had fried chicken on the road and saved the leftovers for the next day, and the skin is crispy. Amazing. At least so you didn't have Popeye's chicken because you know how that goes when it's left overnight. I never had Jamaican KFC before, but it sounds delightful. Yeah, no, it's good. Unlike that one chicken you had, Popeye's chicken, you can literally eat Popeye's chicken overnight. And if somebody broke into your house, you can use that to defend yourself. And that's how hard Popeye's chicken gets when left overnight. You can probably throw it through a brick, like I wouldn't say a brick wall. That's a little too much. You could probably throw it to a nice drywall, and it would just go right through, or just settle into it nicely. But they do make a good biscuit. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even tell you when the last time I've been to any of those places, to be honest with you. I haven't been to a McDonald's, I haven't been to a Burger King, a KFC, any of those places in, I'll probably say in about good 5-6 years, I think. It's been a while. The only other place I've gone for fried chicken in the past little bit was Jollibee's. That was about it. Anything else I probably just made at home, or gone to like a Japanese restaurant or something like that and had their fried, or a Korean spot and had their fried chicken. Other than that, I haven't been to those fast food places in a while. I almost forget what they taste like, to be honest with you. I put my head back and forth, with my head back and forth. Okay, we're almost halfway to our box of pasta. I said our box of pasta. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? My box of chicken. A pasta on the mind. You never had Popeye's chicken? Honestly, if I had to choose out of all those fried chicken places to go to, I'd probably say Popeye's would be the one I go to. I don't know why, but maybe it's because I haven't had the other ones in a long time. And in recent memories, the one I can remember anyways is probably Popeye's. Popeye's were probably one of the last I've had. Because I was never really, never really a KFC person. Like I would have had KFC, but Popeyes was usually the go-to in a pinch. But even that I haven't had in a long time. So, like I said, I don't even remember. I barely remember how these things taste. Plus, I could just make my own. I think I have a pretty good fried chicken recipe up on our channel. It was pretty good. Yes, sir. How are you? All right. No matter what you want, ghetto superstar, running from afar, run away with me to a better place. All right, we got 3 minutes left for our pasta. We got 2 chickens. My fingers are cold. Oh, you don't go in there. You go in here. Yeah, I know. Popeyes does forget you too. But no, if you ever have the chance to go to Popeyes and save a piece of chicken, you'll see how like yes they have like the nice crispy chicken and everything. I will recommend their spicy chicken. Just me. But save a piece of chicken overnight and see what it is like the next morning, just as an experiment. And throw it at a brick wall and see what gives way first, the chicken or the wall. Just do a little experiment. Like with all your might, just toss this overnight Popeye's chicken at the wall. I try gives away first. Does the chicken break away or does the wall break away first? I'm gonna need to sharpen this after this chicken session. Bones have a tendency of wearing down the edge of your knife. I had this when I was in college, doing my studies. I had this beautiful knife that I used to use. It had this like nice what was it? It's kind of like this nice like varnish wooden handle, right? The blade was like this long. It was nice and off the board. It was comfortable, so nice to use because I got it in school. So it was like my knife. Like that knife was so good. It was so good for my hand, right? And I loved everything about that knife. Left it at home one day, and my lovely grandmother, love her to death. She decided that she wanted to use my knife, and thought my knife was like a cleaver. So she took my knife and tried to cut through a turkey bone. And now, I don't know if any of you guys ever tried to cut through a turkey bone. A knife like that, it was not meant to cut through a turkey bone. You need like a cleaver, like something like this to chop through the turkey bone. So she used my knife to try to cut through this turkey bone while I was at school. At the time, I came home to find my knife in the drawer, and there's a nice round half moon shape chopped out of my knife. there's a nice chunk missing from my knife from her trying to cut through a turkey bone, and I was like, no, like I was speechless. Not gonna lie to you, I was very speechless, and I never found that knife ever again. He says it breaks the wall. It's gonna have no, your stomach, once your stomach acids and stuff will definitely deal with it. But I'm just saying that overnight Popeye's chicken, until you reheat it, it gets super hard. I'm gonna strain my pasta right now, so I'm gonna step away from the chicken. I think it was if I remember correctly, I think it was a double. I can't honestly, I can't remember. It's been a while. This is when I was in college. But yeah, no, she the funny thing, Maria, I just need to strain something. She didn't tell me about it when I got home. I kind of just found it in the drawer like that, and I was like, I had to go like to everyone in the family and ask who did it. Who was chopping through something, and she's like, oh, I was using it for a turkey bone. I was like, a turkey bone? What? What the hell? All right, so I'm taking my pasta over and I'm straining it. And then we're cool it down with some cold water. So we cooked this pasta for, and the package just says the pasta is gonna be cooked around 14 minutes. We cooked it for about 12 and a half minutes to keep it al dente because we don't want mushy pasta when we go to use it. So that's why we did that. Yeah, she definitely tried to hide her crimes for sure. But you know, I eventually got over it and then moved on and then moved out. Not for that, but no, I after a while, I'm like, I was trying to find that same knife in my because they were selling it in our bookstore at the collegiate I was going to. And unfortunately, they didn't have it in stock anymore, and I couldn't get another one. So I was like, no, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Me and that knife was not meant to be. But I did like that knife. I haven't had another one like it since, but I've had other knife that came close.
Yes, you need the elbow there.
All right, our pasta is nicely cooled down. I'm gonna put it in my container over here. Obviously, I can't bring it over there because that area is filled with chicken, and we do not want our chicken to cross-contaminate with our pasta. So want to keep it far away from our pasta. All right, so drain off this excess water. And then I'm gonna hit it with some olive oil, give it a mix, and then we're gonna wrap it up and put it on our prep cart. Let's see what we missed in our comments. Honestly, a wooden handle knife is nice to touch, but can moldy easy if you don't clean it properly. Yeah, for sure, 100%. You got to be on top of that cleaning after every project you do and stuff like that. I have one right now, a Japanese wooden knife at home that you guys see me use that one at home. I have to make sure the handle is nicely cleaned and that's already showing us wear and tear on that knife as well. So I've had it for years. So yeah, like lovely knife rejected. I feel like I'm getting rejected by everything. Dang. Do I prefer rice, noodles, pasta? Honestly, I'm not a picky person. So, you put anything like that in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. I don't really have any huge preference to one or the other. And I only say that because growing up, food wasn't like always available, and it's been in my, it's basically been hardwired in my head for a long time now that food is a rare commodity in some places, and you should not take it for granted. I know there's a lot of people out there like waste their food and stuff like that. If it's something that my taste buds can handle and I don't mind, I would definitely, enjoy it, right? I'm not one to be like, oh, this doesn't look good, so I'm not gonna eat it, throw it out kind of deal. No, I'm gonna try it. And if it doesn't taste good, it has to be really super bad for me not to finish it. But if it doesn't taste good to me, I'll probably most likely still finish it. And then I'll probably, if I'm offered another time, I'll probably be like, no, thank you, because I don't like that. But
Are you rapping?
no. But yeah, no, I don't have a major preference and difference when it comes to either rice, pasta, or noodles. If they're in front of they're on my plate, most likely I'm gonna eat it. I'm definitely rapping. Yeah, my coworkers are silly sometimes. But when I was growing up, coming up as a kid, bread was a pretty big part of my life coming up, because bread was one of those things you can really get access to more than anything else. So I used to, as a child coming up, I used to eat a lot of bread. When you didn't really have cooked food, cook food on the table or something like that, and you were hungry, and you had bread, it was usually be like to settle the stomach, grumbling and stuff like that. You would have some bread with some tea or something like that, and that would help you get to the next day, kind of deal. So, if I had to say one of the things that I consume the most in my life, is probably would be bread. I'll label my pasta and put that on our prep cart. So that is done. All right, let me finish cutting up this chicken, and then I can get my bone broth going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. And I believe somebody asked why our chicken is one time why our chicken is has the ropes on them. This chicken come that way as well because they can be roasted, seasoned and roasted like that out of the box. And the rope helps keep everything together and not flying all over the place, because the smaller pieces tend to cook faster and they will burn. So to avoid that, is tie them and keep all those limbs and stuff together, and you won't get like burned pieces out there, and then other pieces are like a different shade, and you know. But that's why all these chickens that you see me cut up comes with a rope on them, because they're meant to just like season and roast out of the box. And that's one of the thing my other coworkers, they do. They'll take it out of the box, they'll season it, they'll put it on a rack, and they'll roast it like that. Me, I tend to do a little different because I'm special. I like to, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. Whoosh. Just right, I've got to go. It's 1 a.m. here. Keep grinding, sending. It costs a few more pounds on the flights and stairs. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Always a blast to have you in the stream. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy weekend, happy Friday. Make it count. Enjoy. Party like a rock star. And thank you for spending a little bit of time with us here on our lovely live stream. I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. Okay, so right after our chicken, what we're gonna, our plan, next plan to do is get that nice and marinated. And once that's marinated, we're gonna put that away. And we're gonna start our bone broth. We're gonna do all the chopping of the vegetables for our bone broth, get that on the stove, get that cooked off. In the meantime, we're gonna take a look at our menu and we're gonna see if we should change anything going forward on that menu, because it's gonna pretty much be the same menu for next week. I want to see if we want to change anything with change it up a little bit. We'll see. If not, tomorrow we will be prepping the rest of the stuff that we need for that menu to have that for Saturday, for Monday. So Saturdays are usually our major overhaul prep days for the Monday to come. So when Monday comes, we're not running around with our head cut off trying to get everything ready in the span of 3 hours. So that is the makeup of that. But other than that, we're just grinding along, enjoying our lovely Friday afternoon here, trying to get through our workday so we can go home after and get on to, some other things in our lives, right? It's not my turn to cook tonight, so I won't be doing a home live stream for our lovely recipe. Also, if you guys have any suggestion of something you want to see cooked on the channel, yes. Yeah, let me know. Drop a comment, and I think one of our last suggestions, somebody wanted to see a nice salmon recipe on the channel, and we did a nice little, I think it was like a nice little Moroccan style salmon dish that we put together for dinner, and I hope that person liked that one. We've had some requests for some recipe for some of the stuff we've made on the channel, and we were able to pass it along, and hopefully some of you lovely viewers got to make that. And yeah, we try to do what we can and take you amazing lovely community with us as we're moving along. We got a lot of stuff that we want to do, and just you guys keep watching us, supporting us, and the more that we can give back to our lovely viewing community, we'll try to, as this channel gets bigger. So there's lots in the notebook ready to go, pretty much. We just need to pass a couple milestones, and once we get past those milestones, we will be able to put those lovely plans into motion. We're actually coming up on a nice little milestone for ourselves. We're approaching 10,000 subscribers. So if you'd like to help us out with that, that would be highly appreciated. It does help out the channel. Every subscribers we get and every likes that we get on our videos. So if you want to double tap that screen as well, give us a like, and keep watching us. We'll try to keep it interesting as usual. We love to have you guys with us. We love the company from everyone that joined us in the stream. We love to chat. We love to know where you're viewing the channel from, and we love to know what part of the world you're viewing us from. And you can ask us any question you like, either here or in our Discord community server, wherever you prefer, wherever you're more comfortable. And we try to get back to you on a timely fashion. When I'm at work, I try to get to the comments when I'm at work as much as possible. Sometimes I can't because, as you can see, my hands are full of chicken. So I try to. When I'm at home or on a different kind of event, then I'm more able to interact 100% with the chat. In my work, I try to, I would probably say 80% I try to interact. But I don't care, cause I'm with my baby, yeah. Is this our last chicken? Oh no, we got one more chicken and we can start getting this marinated. But yes, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. That's going to be a big celebration milestone for us. We were going to start up a nice, lovely kitchen podcast once we get to. The plan was to, once we get to 10,000 subscribers, to start up a podcast where we go around and interview chefs throughout different restaurants and get their feedback. A little down to earth, what drives them in their kitchen, on their everyday life, what inspires them, and stuff like that. Trying to get a little behind the scenes, right? In some of your local restaurants around town. That was one of the plan, but we had to push the goalpost back to I think once we get a little past maybe 50K subscribers, then we can do something like that. Then we will be able to get our foot through the door to get more the chefs will let us through the door so we can get a little bit interview going. And we would love to share that with the community. We got a lot more planned. So like I said, we're trying to keep it interesting for you guys. That being said, we also try to bring you a lot of different recipes that are simple and easy, not overcomplicated, that you guys can do a follow along and cook at home as well. And you won't be sitting in the kitchen for 3 hours cooking for the making a whole meal for the family every night or something like that. These dishes are designed to get you in and out of the kitchen as fast as possible. So these are some of the things we do here at StudioB21. Our butter chicken is finally finished. So let's clean up our mess, and then we can get our chicken marinated.
You need the butter?
Yes, please. I don't care because I'm with my baby, yeah. Right, let me just wash my hands real quick. So here's a little hiccup, a little story for me today. I decided that I wanted to, be lazy and, roll out of bed, roll into something comfortable and go to work today. And I wore one of my favorite shirts to work. And I kid you not, The first thing I did when I got here was, I don't know if you can see that. You see those little dots right there? That's bleach. Bleach. One of the first thing I decided to come today in my one of my favorite shirt is get some bleach on my shirt. Amazing. Where's the olive oil? I literally just brought a full bottle. You guys cannot gone through that bottle already.
They just bring another olive oil full. I saw somebody bring the full.
Yeah, I just brought one. I'm like, you guys cannot go through that one.
Even we, the PC, we bring yesterday too.
Yeah, that's done. That goes over them. What? I have no idea. Yeah. Cause I don't care. I got my baby. All right, so gonna start with some olive oil. Cause I don't care, and I'm with my baby. Yeah. All right, let's gather all our spices and stuff that we're gonna need for this. So we'll mix together that olive oil and all our stuff in a second. So now we're gonna need some. We may need to grab a little bit more, but we're gonna need some browning. We're gonna add a little Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna have some paprika. We're gonna have some all-purpose seasoning, and that's all we got for right now. Still have a little bit of it. We're gonna be making our spice blend tomorrow as well. So we're gonna be making our secret spice blend for tomorrow. If you want to potentially see what's in there, you can stop by, say hi. Yeah, I think that's all I marinate. For shits and giggles, we're gonna add some of this in here as well. So that being said, let me get a tiny little bowl to get all the dry spices together. Yeah. We also need that curry powder as well. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of that curry in a second. And then we're gonna add a little bit of that all-purpose seasoning. All right, let me go grab some more of that curry powder, and I'll be right back. Cause I don't care, cause I'm with my baby. Da 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 da. Da-da-da-da. All right, just that whole week done. All right, we got that curry powder. We're gonna be so strong. Okay. Oh, more of that curry powder. Because what is curry without some curry powder, right? All right. And since I have some on hand, I'm going to use some of this garam masala. Just a hint. Since we have it on hand, might as well. Because I'm cool. All right, let me get a spoon and mix this up. And then we can add the rest of these and add in our sauce. The sauce for this we're gonna make tomorrow. So nice little blend. That's what we're gonna use for our chicken. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. All right, that's good. Now let's bring our chicken back over. And we can start. All right. So I wanted to do this before we got our hands dirty. I'm gonna bring up those containers. I'll put those chickens in a second. Right here. All right. So take some of that oyster shire. I'm gonna throw that in there. Gonna add some of that, a little bit of that browning. Add some of that spicy sauce, hot sauce. Oh, that smells good already. All right, let's give that a mix. All right, so now when everything is nicely, all that wet ingredients is nicely mixed in, then we're gonna throw in our dry ingredients on there, the dry spices, and then we're gonna slowly get that nicely mixed up. All right, so remember, layers of flavor. Make sure those spices get nicely coats that chicken. Yeah, you want to make sure those spices get everywhere you possibly can. That's why we added all the wet ingredients first, so we'll get that moisture to help spread the spices throughout our chicken. Get all the way down to the bottom. Don't let those flavors settle to the bottom. And just massage that all in there. All right, let's repeat that over here. Oh, this smells so good. It's not just cooking, it's the marination process too. It's looking good, smelling good. All right, so we're gonna get that in our containers. I'm gonna let that marinate for a day or two, and then we're gonna get it cooked off. Like you saw earlier in our lovely stream earlier, that we cooked these off. We're gonna do the same. All right, let's get those in our lovely containers over here. Well, I hope it's not raining when I'm finished work today. It seems like to be raining outside right now. A lot of people walking in, looking like they're walking through a nice rain storm going on. It was pretty bleak looking outside when I walked in this morning, so I hope it's not that way when I leave. I just want a little bit of sunlight in my life. No flavors that get behind, so make sure you rub down some of that oil back in there. Behind. All right, let's get this one in this container over here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save a couple of these wings and we're gonna cook them off and make sure our flavors is where we need them to be and how we need to adjust them after they're finished marinating. Do we need to add anything else to them or something like that? So we're gonna make sure those flavors are on point by just doing that, and see if we need to add any more, like maybe salt or pepper on them after we roast them or something like that. So, hiya. Ned, sorry, mac and cheese lady.
Yes.
She need to get something.
There's nothing hot.
What? That'll do. Thank you. All right. All right, let's get these wrapped up and put away.
With President's Choice, possible living here. To help you care for yourself, to the point to where not groceries, gas, and beauty essentials. It's all connected with beauty.
Okay. So, I'm gonna wrap that up. I'm gonna get our little piece that we have there in the oven. Let's label these and put these away in the fridge. Shall we? Cool. All right, that being said, let me put you guys down while I wipe down this area. And then I'll bring you guys back up for our bone broth prep. Because we're gonna get our bone broth going, our chicken bone broth. We're gonna get that on the stove. That is the constant for us, that bone broth, when we have bone broth. All right, let's go. Grab a trusty knife here. We're gonna wrap up this guy, and this guy is gonna be for our next bone broth prep. Whoosh. So if we have time, we'll probably do this another batch for tomorrow as well. All right, and now let's take this guy. We've got some lovely
She doesn't care.
roasted bones. So those bones that we just wrapped, they're gonna be roasted just like this. Tomorrow, if we have time, and then we're gonna make another batch of this lovely bone broth. We're gonna throw these in our pot. Get rid of you. Oh, we can use it for washing things. Take top of you. We won't need you. Take the bottom as well. Let's take off these leaves. And we're gonna make sure we give this a wash to get up all that lovely caked on dirt right there. We got our onions that we're gonna cut up on here. We got some garlic that we're also gonna prep up on there. And we got these lovely scallions. We're gonna take off the ends. We got our herbs. And we got some mushrooms. We got some carrots. Wash those as well. And we got our ginger that we're gonna wash up as well.
Relax. Tranquila is relax, Maria.
I'm crazy. All right, let me wash these and I'll be back. Maria, 1 second.
Water.
Yep. Thank you. All right, I'm washing my asparagus and everything else. You say I'm crazy, but I know I'm not the only one. All right, just washing some dirt off our lovely celery or carrots or ginger, and we're gonna get that back all cut up for you in a second. Doing a little bit, you know, the off-camera work. I know I'm crazy, but I know I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy. All right. That is done, and let's bring these back over so we can cut them up and get them on the stove, shall we? All right. I am getting hungry over here, ladies and gents. I'm getting a little bit hungry, I'm getting a little bit peckish. So what we're gonna do after we get this on the stove, we are going to break down the string. But until then, let's get this. All right, so our lovely herbs are going into the pot right beside me here. It's green onions cut in half, going in the pot. Our mushrooms again thrown in the pot as well. We got our onions. Pretty big onion right here. They say I'm crazy. All right, now for these garlic, I'm just gonna take off that fine outer layer. Just like that. Nice little alien looking garlic cluster right there. Now you might think this is a lot of garlic, but I'm gonna be drawing out some of these beautiful flavors into our bone broth. So with every sip, you'll get all these lovely flavors. All right, so garlic, again chopped in half, into the pot. Very nice. Onions, we're just gonna roughly, nice big chunk into the pot as well. Doesn't need to be fancy or perfect. Just all it's there for is for flavor. So it's not there for looks. It's just there for flavor. All right, now we got our celery. Same thing. For flavor, not for looks. Rough chops. Carrots. Rough chops as well. Into the pot. We don't have lemongrass, so we're doubling the amount of ginger that we're gonna use. And we're just gonna rough chop that as well. We would use a little less ginger if we had our lemongrass to go with this. So. And all of that is going into the pot as well. Amazing. All right. All right. Show you guys what we have. We got everything in the pot right now. And now we are going to grab ourselves some tomato paste. We're going to throw some tomato paste in here. We're going to fill it all the way up to just when the water covers all our lovely bones and vegetables. And then we're going to bring it up to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to top it up with some water to fill. we're gonna lower our heat down to a simmer, and then when that's goes down to a simmer, we're gonna let it cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. So let me go grab. Let me just get you guys plugged back in here, and then I can go grab my tomato paste and put everything else up. All right, give me a second. I will be right back. I'm gonna put you guys down here while I go do that.
No, it depends on who it is. Hey, Chief. Depends on who it is.
All right, we got our tomato paste. Making our way back. Our eyes, and I saw your face. Is there not a thing that I would change? 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. All right, so we're adding our tomato paste into our pot. All right, let me fill this up with water now and get that on our stove. Should usually start with cold water and then bring it up to a boil from there. Stella, no. All right, so now that we have a pot on the stove, we're gonna turn that up to high heat. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that with paper, and then we are gonna let that come up to a boil as fast as possible, and then we will go from there. So we've done everything that we wanted to do so far. Right now, we're gonna, I think we have approached our 3-hour stream mark. So we're gonna end the stream here, ladies and gents. We'll be back tomorrow with some more loveliness for you. We're gonna finish this batch of bone broth. We're gonna make another one tomorrow. Give me 1 second.
This is the value mark.
Pardon?
Value mark.
Yes. That being said, I'm gonna sign off. I'll leave you with this. Stay safe, stay warm. I appreciate everyone who joined the stream today. You guys are amazing. Keep watching us. We'll try to keep it interesting. But until next time, we will see you on the next stream. Peace.